Ripa breaks her silence. The painful truth behind Mark Consuelos' terrifying medical emergency will leave you in tears. Here's the emotional story that fans can't stop talking about. Ripa, one of America's most beloved television personalities, is known for her radiant smile, quick wit, and undeniable chemistry with her husband, Mark Consuelos. But behind the laughter and light-hearted moments, a deeply emotional and terrifying ordeal unfolded that left her shaken and fearful for the man she calls the love of her life. For the first time, Kelly has opened up about a medical emergency that nearly changed everything, and the painful truth behind those moments has left fans in disbelief. According to Kelly, what began as an ordinary day quickly spiraled into one of the scariest nights of her life. Mark, who appeared to be in perfect health, suddenly suffered a medical emergency that no one saw coming. It happened so fast, Kelly recalled with tears in her eyes. One minute everything was fine, and the next, I was terrified I might lose him. Those close to the couple say Kelly was completely blindsided by the sudden health crisis. Mark, who has always been known for his fitness and discipline, began feeling unwell but brushed it off at first. He's not the kind of person who complains, Kelly explained. He's strong, he's active, and he's always taken good care of himself. So when he said something didn't feel right, I knew it was serious. Kelly described how Mark's condition worsened rapidly, forcing her to act quickly. There's this moment when your instincts take over, she said. You don't think about being on TV or being in the public eye, you just think, I need to save the person I love. Paramedics were called to their home, and Kelly stayed by his side, holding his hand as doctors worked to stabilize him. I remember thinking, please don't let this be goodbye, she whispered. It's like time stopped, and all the little things you argue about or stress over suddenly mean nothing. All you want is one more day together. For Kelly, the emotional toll of that night still lingers. Though Mark has since recovered, the experience left a deep scar, a reminder of how fragile life can be, even for those who seem unstoppable. We all think we have forever, Kelly admitted. But when something like this happens, you realize how quickly everything can change. The incident also gave her a new perspective on love and partnership. Mark and I have been together for decades, she said softly. We've been through everything, raising kids, career changes, public scrutiny. But nothing compares to the fear of almost losing the person who's your world. Kelly shared that the couple has always prided themselves on their strong bond, but this ordeal pushed them to a new level of connection. When he came home, I couldn't stop crying, she said. I just wanted to hold him and never let go. It sounds dramatic, but it's true. You realize that all the small annoyances disappear when you're faced with something that real. Those who know the couple say Kelly became fiercely protective of Mark after the emergency. She watches him like a hawk now, one insider revealed. She makes sure he eats right, gets enough rest, and doesn't overwork himself. It's like she's his guardian angel. Despite the harrowing experience, Kelly remains grateful for the support they received from friends, family, and fans. People were so kind, she said. We had messages pouring in from everywhere. It reminded me how much love there still is in the world. Mark, for his part, has also spoken about how the incident changed his outlook. It was a wake-up call, he admitted. You think you're invincible until something like this happens. It made me realize that I have to take care of myself not just for me, but for Kelly, for our kids, for everyone who loves me. The couple's children were also deeply affected. Kelly recalled how difficult it was to stay strong for them while trying to process her own fear. As a mom, you have to put on a brave face, she explained. Even when you're breaking inside, you tell your kids that everything will be okay, because they need to believe it. In the aftermath, Kelly said she's learned to prioritize what truly matters. I used to think I was good at balancing it all, work, family, everything. But this reminded me that nothing matters more than health and love, she said. You can lose everything else, but if you have those two things, you're okay. Kelly has also become more vocal about encouraging others to pay attention to their bodies. Don't ignore the signs, she warned. If something feels off, get checked. I can't stress that enough. I'm just thankful that we acted quickly when we did. For many fans, her honesty has been both heartbreaking and inspiring. Kelly's openness about her pain, and fear has given others the courage to talk about their own struggles. We all look at celebrities and think their lives are perfect, one fan commented online. But hearing Kelly talk about something so real reminds us that they go through the same fears we do. In the weeks following the emergency, Kelly said she found herself reflecting on the early days of her relationship with Mark. Their spontaneous adventures, late-night talks, and the unbreakable chemistry that first brought them together. I remember looking at him when we were younger and thinking, "This is my person," she said. And even now, after everything, that hasn't changed. The experience has also made the couple more determined to live fully. "We've started taking more time off," Kelly revealed. "We go for walks, cook together, laugh more. It's like we've rediscovered how precious every moment is." Kelly described one quiet evening after Mark returned home from the hospital. A simple dinner, the two of them sitting together in silence, holding hands. "We didn't need to talk," she said. "Just being there, breathing the same air, was enough." That's what love is, not grand gestures, but those quiet moments when you realize you've survived something together. Fans have long admired Kelly and Mark's relationship, and this latest revelation only deepens that admiration. They're a reminder that even in Hollywood, where relationships often crumble under pressure, real love can endure. "It's not always perfect," Kelly said. "We argue, we drive each other crazy sometimes. But at the end of the day, he's my person. Always has been, always will be." The incident also reminded Kelly of her own vulnerability, something she rarely shows publicly. "People see me as strong and put together," she said. "But that night, I was just a wife who was scared. I was terrified. And I think it's okay to admit that." Since the ordeal, Kelly has returned to her show with a renewed sense of gratitude. "Every morning I wake up and thank God that he's still here," she said. "It sounds simple, but that's everything to me." She's also used her platform to remind viewers about the importance of regular checkups, self-care, and listening to loved ones. "If you think something's wrong, don't wait," she urged. "You never know whose life you might save, even your own." As for Mark, he's focused on recovery and living more mindfully. The couple has reportedly made changes to their daily routine, including healthier meals, regular exercise, and more downtime together. "We laugh more now," Kelly said. "It's like we've been given a second chance." The experience has become a defining moment in their love story, one that, while painful, has strengthened their bond beyond measure. "You don't really understand what unconditional love means until you face something like that," Kelly said. "It's about standing by someone when things get scary, when you don't know what's going to happen. That's what love looks like." Fans around the world have been touched by Kelly's courage to share something so personal. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even the brightest smiles can hide the deepest pain. And that sometimes, sharing that pain is what helps others heal too. Kelly Ripa's revelation about Mark Consuelos' medical emergency isn't just a story about fear and heartbreak. It's a story about love, resilience, and the strength of the human spirit. Through tears and triumphs, she continues to remind everyone that behind every television host, every Hollywood couple, and every celebrity smile, there's a real person with real emotions, facing life's unpredictable storms just like everyone else. And though the scars of that terrifying night may never fully fade, one thing remains certain. Kelly and Mark's love has not only survived, it's stronger than ever. Kelly and Mark's love story proves that even through fear and heartbreak, true love endures. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional celebrity moments and heartfelt updates.